I'm always afraid. I don't want to say the air horn before. I don't want to say anything before the air horn. Aloha and mahalo for watching. I am your host, Island Rob Fox. I'm joined by Dan Regester.
We didn't go to Maui this year.
We didn't.
As a collective for college basketball.
Yeah. I got to say, though, having been there most recently, like just the other day, not Maui, but Hawaii, and I've been there before, I can't think of anything I want to do less than sit in a fucking gym in fucking Hawaii, especially if they're not serving alcohol, because there's no, I mean, it's like if you're on vacation there, especially, it's like New Orleans or something. Like there's no time of day where you can't drink.
I also imagine the facilities in Hawaii for every sport, it's just like a shack.
Oh, so I was on Oahu, and we drove by the Hawaii football stadium where they used to play the Pro Bowl. They did not, apparently, when they built it, make it able to withstand salt water.
Yeah.
And it is rusting to shit. Like, it is falling over.
That makes sense.
It looked...
I did a lot with my hard money days. I dealt with a lot of property in Hawaii. And, I mean, just to get, like, a piece of land anywhere near the ocean,
yeah,
you're looking at, like, $2 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's whatever. Yeah, I wouldn't want to watch a basketball, especially, like, literally if they're not serving booze and I don't know if they are or not, at the Maui tournament on Chaminade's campus. Is it on Chaminade's campus, or do they just host it?
Who could possibly
Are they just,
say?
like, the quote-unquote host?
I don't know.
The
Could be
same
high
way,
school. I don't know.
You know, there's, like, those bullshit hosts. Like I don't know if people know this, but every regional in the NCAA tournament has quote-unquote host schools, even though it's not played at their gym, most certainly, but they're just like nearby, so they're considered.
Yeah, it's
host
like
schools.
how Phil Mickelson hosts the Amex Championship in California.
Right.
Like he has really nothing to do with it. Or
Yeah.
Tiger Woods hosts Riviera.
Yeah.
Before he drives his car off a cliff.
So if there's like a tournament regional final played in like St. Louis, for example, it'll be like Mizzou, the St. Louis Billikens, and maybe like the SIU Edwardsville Salukis or whatever, Carbondale Salukis will be like the hosts of it, even though I have no idea what they do. Like I have no idea what is entailed in that. It's really fucking weird. But yeah, I think maybe the Maui tournament would be the same way, but I don't know. Either way, I'd rather be like doing anything but that. If I was actually like in Hawaii. Now, if they were playing it in North Carolina still.
In Asheville?
Yeah, then sure.
Well, they did Vegas this year. So
okay.
It's a little bit of a, it's somewhere in between
I think
Hawaii
Vegas,
and Asheville
I'd rather
and North
also
Carolina.
be doing something else, but I'd rather be in the casino gambling on it.
I don't know. We stopped in the Orleans Arena or whatever when we were in Vegas to watch the Big Three.
Yeah.
And,
Can you bet on it
something
there?
to do during the day.
Can you bet on it? Can you bet on shit in there?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's probably true.
It's a casino.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You know what I'd rather go to, because I guarantee you can do anything you want, is the Atlantis. It's not even in America. It's just an island that Poseidon lifted out of the ocean to be a resort.
Dude, forget that. I want us to play all of our sports on aircraft carriers.
Okay. And then what? You're just like low-key gambling with the troops?
Yeah, there's no rules. It's international waters.
There's no rules. I like that. That'd be a good movie. Like, Angel is Fallen and Eagle is Fallen, whatever, where the president gets attacked and Gerard Butler saves him.
I was thinking more Nick Cage movie.
But that works too. It's
Like
just
a
like
Con
there's a
Air
game
type.
going on, and then the aircraft carrier gets attacked. Maybe it's even like, what the fuck is that movie? Battleships, like the movie Battleship.
Or
Aliens just pop up.
a sequel to Con Air, just Con Ocean.
Okay. So it's an aircraft carrier full of cons?
Yeah. And to get off the carrier that they play sports. It's kind of like a death race type situation.
Or the Wyoming baseball team?
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing.
Yeah.
All right. That's fair. Speaking of prisoners, let's talk about Texas Tech.
Because Lubbock is essentially just one giant prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lubbock is where you would put a prison. Like if you had to pick a place to put a prison, Lubbock is up there.
I've only driven through Lubbock, but it just had a certain
On the way to
smell.
what?
I just had a certain smell to it. Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why are we going to Albuquerque?
To stop on the way to Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, then you weren't going to Albuquerque.
Well,
You were
we
going
went to
Phoenix.
Albuquerque because like Albuquerque's not even on the way to Phoenix.
Yeah,
but we went
Albuquerque's
for
north, right?
Yes, but we went for the balloon fiesta,
All right.
where it's just like the world's biggest hot air balloon, or maybe it's just North America. I don't know. Either way, we stopped. We drove through Lubbock, and it just smelled like a slaughterhouse.
Yeah,
It just smelled like death.
right. And that's what that city is, really.
So like, just imagine living in Lubbock, and I don't know, your main guy
Your
leaves.
potential main source of joy.
Main source of joy, probably in all of your life, leaves town, goes against probably what you consider your most hated rival.
Right.
They don't consider you a rival.
No.
Because
No.
let's face it, it's like how Philly treats New York City, right?
Yeah,
Like, we hate New York.
right,
New York doesn't really think about us.
right. New York thinks about Boston, I guess.
Yeah.
But they really don't even need to
They
think
don't
about
really
them.
think about us.
Right.
If we're as a person who grew up in Philadelphia, I hate New York, but again,
And honestly, this isn't even Philadelphia to New York. This is like Baltimore or something. Being like, hey,
not
New
even.
York.
This is essentially if like, I don't know, fucking some town in Kentucky. Which I can't even tell you a city in Kentucky.
Louisville?
Well, yeah, I guess.
Right, yeah. I was about to be like, and you know where Kentucky is, like UK is, but then I blanked on that.
Blanked on whatever. Yeah, like
Lexington. That's it.
this is if Lexington was just pissed off at New York.
Yeah. There's nothing. Yeah. So Texas Tech and Red Raider fans hate Chris Beard now. And
I think this kind of set the tone for like college basketball. This is the start of the season.
yes,
Because I was on Twitter during this game, and people I didn't even know cared about college basketball were tweeting about this. Like some of our friends and family and just, acquaintances that we've come across in the business.
Yeah.
Just talking about this Texas Tech game. And this is how we know there's nothing else going on.
There's nothing else going on. It's college basketball's prime fucking time. So before we get into anything, I understand wanting to take a shit on Chris Beard from Texas Tech's perspective because, well, he left and okay, yeah, great, whatever. Like give him some shit, right? But if anyone's like actually upset over that, like truly like you betrayed us, he's a fucking UT alum.
Yeah.
He upgraded jobs.
Did he? Did he upgrade jobs?
He upgraded pay.
I could make an argument Texas Tech's a better job than Texas right now.
Make that argument.
For basketball.
Make that argument.
Well, we like to dunk on Texas, right? The University of Texas, the
do.
alumni,
We
the
do.
student base. Texas has this like, I don't know, kind of sense about it that they're like too cool for school, that they're just,
Yeah.
they don't care about anything.
They're too cool for everything.
They have so much goddamn money,
Mm-hmm.
and they spend an ungodly amount of money on their athletic program for mediocrity. And at the end of the day, they're kind of upset. But like, if you talk to any UT fan, they're just like, yeah, whatever.
Do you know what like the more hardcore UT fans have pivoted to? And I saw this argument a lot.
Baseball?
No, well, kind of. I saw this argument a lot when they announced their SEC move or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And people were like, you're going to get fucking murdered in the SEC. Like, it's going to be ugly. And UT fans were essentially like bragging that they won. Stanford used to win it all the time. It's essentially they had the best overall athletic department.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And that's including like women's gymnastics,
Yeah,
swimming.
I'll start doing that for Central Florida now.
Right.
Like our
And
soccer team.
So they were like, "Oh, we won't fit in." Well, we just won the Governor's Cup or whatever the fuck, and if that's the argument you're making, you've already just lost.
You've already lost.
You're dead in the water. If you're really, and look, it's rad. It's like really cool for your lesser programs or like your non-revenue sports to win shit. I like watching Mizzou in like the women's college basketball tournament or like softball, or I'll catch Mizzou volleyball games on the TV sometimes, shit like that.
I totally understand where Tech fans are coming from, because like that is your most hated rival. They don't think about you, but you hate them.
Yes.
And he left you with the shelves pretty stocked.
Right now,
Terrence Shannon.
Tech is above Texas in KenPom.
They should be. What are you talking about? They're a much better basketball team. Like, Texas sucks.
No,
That's your national championship pick, and they suck.
I'm not worried about it.
You should be.
I'm not worried about it.
Tech has a much better chance in the tournament this year than fucking Texas.
I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it.
Okay. Seems like you're a little worried
They're
about
going to make
it.
a run.
They're not going to make a run. They're going to get bounced in the first weekend.
Yeah, they actually have really bad turnover issues that is not good, and they looked so bad against Tennessee. I know they were beating the shit out of Tennessee. Their last, call it 50 minutes of basketball, last 10 minutes against Tennessee, and the entire game against Tech, just dog shit. They're 16-6. They'll make the tournament, but
But again, like, I understand Chris Beard leaving for his alma mater.
who not only just his alma mater, he was a manager or
He was
something.
like a ball boy.
Yeah, for the team. Like, it wasn't just like he went to UT.
Right.
Like, he has involvement with the program.
That was actually my plan at UCF originally. I wanted to be like the basketball manager and just go full Mark Titus, where like so many guys get hurt
Yeah.
that they have to slot you into the roster. Like, I'm a 12th man.
And are you just like low key, like
I'm just
Nancy
waving towels. Yeah.
Carriganing them.
Yeah, like some of the wet spots on the floor and stuff, I just don't sweep up.
Right.
Or,
Maybe you like get them to take a few too many shots at a party and then walk down some treacherous stairs.
Right.
Yeah.
Kid I actually went to high school, played for UCF. So we were both. I had a little
Okay.
in at UCF for
Man,
basketball.
you could have dressed.
He transferred though. He was at Oklahoma originally, and then he
Okay.
transferred to UCF. Calvin Newell.
You could have dressed.
I could have dressed.
You never know.
Yeah.
Could have dressed. So what happened with Chris Beard? Lubbock was hyped for this game.
Yes.
I think
This was an unreal basketball environment.
And I want to say they were showing pictures beforehand in Lubbock, like it was like a Duke situation, like tent cities
Yes.
popping up to get tickets and get seats and shit like that.
Yeah.
Which is fucking insane to me, but sure.
No, it makes sense. Like
Yeah.
you're in Lubbock.
So I
it's
didn't-
the biggest game of the year. On your people were circling this game
100%.
ever since he left.
Yeah.
It was a ruckus environment. You had chants of like beards of pussy going on that could be heard from the
On TV.
on TV.
I didn't get to watch this because I was on island time, but so they were just going bananas.
Yeah, and Texas was never in the game.
Right.
They were never.
You can't, that's college basketball. It's the toughest place to win on the road by far.
That's true. That's why I respect the one guy who only does his AP votes through true road games. So like, you have to win true road games in order to be ranked.
I mean, I don't disagree with that. That's why I say all the time, and you shit on me for it because I'm a Mizzou alum, and you think I'm biased, and I am. But that's why I think Kansas is consistently overrated, is because they have such a brutal home environment that they just get overinflated, and then they get into the tournament, and their biggest advantage every single year dissipates, and then what happens?
Yeah, well, they're one of 6 teams, I think, personally, that could probably win a national championship this year. But
This year? No
Go
way.
off.
Yeah,
Go off.
I will. Go off, King.
I mean, they just beat Iowa State, I think, at Iowa State.
Kansas just got their shit pushed in Allen Fieldhouse by Kentucky.
Kentucky.
And we'll get to that.
And Kentucky's good.
Okay, we'll get to that. Let's start with this, though. Auburn, number 1. Bruce Pearl, extended indefinitely.
Sure.
Had to do that, right?
Good guy, Bruce Pearl.
Is
Love to
he a
see-
bad guy?
He is a bad guy.
How? Because he had a barbecue or something?
No, he's a piece of shit. he's just like he doesn't own it. He's a sleaze bag.
So,
Everything he does is shady, but like in a not a endearing way. Like Coach Cal, very endearing. Sleazeball, but
he's
like good sleazeball.
endearingly. Coach Cal is endearingly, like trashy.
Yes.
Okay.
Where I don't think like Bruce Pearl. No. Cool. He took his shirt off once. Like
He takes his shirt off a lot, actually.
yeah.
And then like you just expect to see I mean you expect you know what I expect Bruce Pearl to be like, and my mental image of Bruce Pearl really is it's Elliot Gould in Ocean's 11 by the pool. That's just Bruce Pearl in my mind.
Okay.
You know who I'm talking about?
No, I don't get that reference because I don't remember the last time I saw Ocean's 11. I think I saw it like 10 years ago.
He's the guy by the pool. He's the guy who bankrolls the whole
I've seen
fucking
it
thing.
once. I
He's
haven't.
got his shirt open. Hairy chat. We all know.
He's the old guy, Dan.
Also, I'm chewing on some Lucy, and I'm getting a little buzz right now, actually.
Ooh.
Look at
I don't. I can't wait to get addicted to nicotine through gum.
It's so good.
That would be the dumbest fucking way to get cancer, to get
Don't
addicted
smoke.
to anything. Good Lord. Like, that's not what it's for, right?
It's
like,
to get off it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not to get on it. What do you take to get off of heroin? What's it called? Not Narcan. That's the OD shit, but it's methadone.
Methadone, yeah.
What if you're just addicted to methadone?
Why not?
Okay, what you doing?
I'm addicted to caffeine. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, 100%.
Because nothing does, like coffee, cold brew, pre-workout, nothing does it for me anymore. Like I get like a little bit of a feeling, but I'm probably ingesting 1,000 milligrams of caffeine.
Your tolerance is through the fucking roof,
Yeah.
I'm sure. Auburn's ranked number 1 in the AP.
Sure. Yeah, we told you to get them. We told you to grab them. They were at 1.20 to 1 to
Yeah.
win the national championship. They're probably much higher now.
I'll check that
We
out.
don't have to look. It doesn't matter.
But Walker Kessler, kind of the player of the year candidate, kind of the guy maybe like Chet Holmgren was supposed to be,
Yeah.
right? Also not a pussy like Chet Holmgren.
Well, let's put a little respect on Chet Holmgren. He's playing fine.
He's fine. He's fine. But I don't know, man. I am really fucking like this Auburn team is really interesting to me. They've already made a Final Four.
I mean, how pissed off do you think North Carolina fans are right now that Walker Kessler left?
A lot. They would be a top 5 team with Walker Kessler. Like all you need is like one fucking guy. Auburn is 8 to 1 now.
Yeah.
Zags are still the favorite at 6 to 1. You're getting some value with Kentucky, by the way, at 12 to 1.
Kentucky's good.
Arizona and Kansas 14 to 1. Shit.
I still I like Kansas 14 to 1. I think this just feels like a Bill Self year.
Yeah,
It does.
it's not. It's not. It might make a Final Four if he gets a nice draw, but they're not going to win it all.
Okay. Either way, it's all about the draw.
I love Kentucky at 12 to 1. Kentucky's probably like my mid-season pick to win it all.
Okay.
Because I love Coach Cal. You know me.
You got to recalibrate because Texas ain't making it.
Sometimes you do. Sometimes you got to recalibrate. But Auburn, in this last week, they beat Kentucky, OU, and Bama.
Not like my pick's doing much better.
Who's your pick?
Villanova.
Oh, I thought it was Oregon.
No, it's Villanova.
Okay.
Oregon to make the Final Four, but hey, Oregon's getting hot. Don't worry. Oregon might actually make the tournament now. So
I mean, Nova's 20 to 1 odds. Texas is 40 to 1. Not ideal.
no.
Texas has the same odds as basically Wisconsin and Ohio State. I actually like
Oh, you can get Wisconsin at 40 to 1.
Wisconsin's 50 to 1.
Huh. Oh, I don't hate that.
Yeah. Not the worst.
No.
They won't, though.
No.
Can you, like, picture?
Can you envision a national championship Wisconsin team without Sam Decker or Frank Kaminsky
Right, and the answer's no.
or the flaccid assassin,
Who is that?
the point guard? I'm blanking on his name. Bronson. What's his fucking last name?
You couldn't get a boner?
No, he was notorious for sending dick pics.
Yeah.
That were flaccid, which I respect.
Greg Oden sent a flaccid dick pic.
I don't think intentionally. I think that was a.
No, it was intentional.
Was it?
Yeah, and it's well, if you're built like Greg Oden was built, it's more impressive to send it flaccid.
You have to.
'Cause
I mean,
then
if you
it's-
got a piece like that, you might as well go flaccid.
Yeah, because that is like Greg Oden's flaccid penis is a fair bit longer than my fully erect.
Yeah. Well, he's also
Putting
he's a
Roman in
7
every
foot-
hole of my body.
he's a 7-foot man
Yeah,
who's also not white.
but even still, yeah, all helpful factors. Although we posted a meme on Softcore History today about how small penises used to be preferred.
Honestly, it's expected from us though. Like, if you have an average piece as a white guy, like you're doing fine. But
Doing great.
if you have an average piece as a black guy, that's I bet it's humbling
Yeah,
because people I think we have, as a society, we've set this expectations that like every black guy has a massive dong. That like if you got like a 6-7 inch dick as a black guy, I feel like you're probably like conscious about it.
you are probably very self-conscious about it. That's white privilege, by the way.
Yeah.
It's a mediocre white men getting celebrated for their mediocrity.
Yep. But that's college basketball, baby.
That is college basketball. We take that charge.
Yes, we do. And that's why Brad Davison's still playing college basketball.
Yeah, I fucking like this Auburn team. They're gonna be good forever now that they have Bruce Pearl, who's like, as long as he doesn't fuck up and keeps his job.
Oh, he'll recruit his dick off still. And the SEC's slowly becoming like a power basketball conference, which is sickening. We don't need that. We don't need the SEC to just run all of sports.
They just ran a lot of the Big 12 off the court.
Yep.
And let's start with that, the biggest one. Kentucky, also a top 5 team like Auburn. Kentucky, we talk about it all the time. Coach Cal's going different this year.
Well, mostly.
It's transfers and upperclassmen.
And Ty Washington.
And Ty Watt, but that's the winning
the
formula
recipe,
now.
yeah.
That's the winning formula.
Kind of always has been.
There was a minute where
I mean, the one Duke team that had the one and dones.
and the one Kentucky team with Anthony Davis and the other Kentucky team that should have won it all.
Yeah.
Kentucky just beat the shit out of Kansas in Allen Fieldhouse. That game I did watch.
Yeah, I think you wanted to lead the show with that, but I was like, no, we got to talk about this Texas game for a sec.
We did have to talk about Tech.
I know you want to dunk on Kansas.
I always want to dunk on Kansas.
They've picked up a dub since, so.
Yeah, who did they beat?
Iowa State.
And that's a fine win. That's fine. But you can't lose by fucking like 20 at home.
You know, it's an off night. You know,
They lost by 18 at home to fucking, I know it was to Kentucky, but and it was never close. Kentucky was fucking murdering them the whole goddamn time. What's his name? Agbaji fucking dominated him.
Yeah.
Or not Agbaji, that's the KU dude. Tashebi fucking dominated him. What is this? 14 rebounds. Jesus Christ. I mean, 17 points. He destroyed Agbaji. I'm sorry. That's what it was. Agbaji's their second best player, maybe their best player. Christian Brown had 13. It's fine. But
I mean, you got to start getting Remy Martin some more minutes, right?
Dude, Remy Martin is not good.
Is he starting yet?
He might have to start.
He might have to start.
He didn't start this game. Yeah, I'd try something else, I guess. I mean, Kansas is still good. They're 17-3. They're 6-1 in the Big 12. But, dude, Kentucky absolutely worked these dudes. Did you watch? Did you see the game?
You hear about this? You see this?
Yeah. Did you see that? Yeah.
You catch this?
By the way, you know what I didn't realize is that Adam Ray is playing Jay Leno in that
The Rock show?
Tommy Lee,
Oh.
Pam Anderson show.
No, I didn't
on
know
Hulu.
that.
Yeah. I just saw him in makeup the other day. That's pretty funny. The makeup was upsetting, though. It probably looks better on camera than it does on Instagram.
It looked like Jay Leno, but in a scary way.
Like Jay Leno's wax figure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was frightening.
I liked it, though.
Yeah, he'll probably be great in it. I'm just saying, it was too close.
Giorgio, can you grab me a water real quick?
Yeah, I can do that. You want flavored water? You want a bottle?
A bottle of water whenever you get a chance. Thank you, Ross.
Oh, man. Get it bringed in by the king
From the big
himself.
man.
What do you think Kentucky's ceiling is now? Because you were hating on them pretty bad when Duke beat them in the first game of the year.
Who cares? What's their ceiling?
Yeah.
Final Four.
Final Four? Not a champ? Not Cal getting a second
they
ring?
They won't win the championship. Oh, thank you.
Ohio State's winning it all.
Ohio State, we were just talking about them, 50-1 odds.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a value pick.
I don't disagree, and that probably means that their Final Four odds are like 25-1, which I think is an even better value pick.
I mean, they should have beat Purdue. EJ Liddell hit that 3 to take the lead, and then you had
3 games on buzzer beaters.
Jaden Ivey hit the buzzer beater to beat him. Was it
Ivy
a
will
week
do that
ago,
to
2
you.
weeks ago?
What?
A couple weeks ago?
Yeah, Ivy will fucking do that to you, dude. Ivy's got some fucking daggers.
Florida beat him at the buzzer, half-court shot.
Florida beat him.
Florida beat him at the buzzer. Ohio State suffered some shit. It's fine. I like them in the tournament. They're not gonna. They suffered a valuable lesson last year, losing to Oral Roberts
Yes.
as the 2 seed.
Yeah, same with Texas, right?
No, because Texas has. I'd have to look up what. Let me look up what Ohio State's 3-point defense was, because that was a heel for them last year, and of course they got paired up with Oral Roberts, who shoots lights out fucking threes, or did that year. Texas had turnover problems last year. They have not fixed those.
No.
Ohio State's 3-point defense is better this year than last year, I think. Let me just double check that, though. Yeah, it is fairly better. They had bad 3-point defense last year. They have kind of above average, not incredible, but above average 3-point defense this year. So presumably if they have another weakness, they'll get that exploited. For example, they give up free throws at a fair margin. So you never know. I think Kentucky is my midseason pick right now. I love Kentucky to win it all. You sticking with your boys?
Too early to call. Yeah, I'll stick with Villanova.
Nova?
I'll
Sticking
stick
with it?
Nova. Yeah, they don't look good, but I'll stick with Villanova.
You never know. Jay's got it in him. Gillespie's still there. Gillespie's not going anywhere.
Yeah, but Gillespie can't be your number one.
No?
No, he's not. He's a great 3. He's not a good 1.
That's fair. That's fair. And then, like you said earlier, the SEC is becoming a basketball conference. They just took down the Big 12 in the Big 12 SEC Challenge.
Yeah, because everyone knew that was going on.
No.
All these conference tournaments,
challenges.
challenges.
Do you think they should do that with football? Like a legitimately, just like you pay, like, you know, in the NFL.
That would be much cooler than,
Random.
Alabama playing the Citadel.
Well, assume that the Citadel's still on the schedule. It's just that the non-cons are more aligned conference to conference wise.
Yeah. Like Pac-12 plays
ACC one year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be cool with that.
You line it up like that. I think that would be way better, and I feel like that would give that would like help out teams a lot more in terms
Especially
of like,
end of the
prestige.
year, you can kind of compare resumes. Yeah.
Yeah, you can compare resumes way better that way.
Yeah.
Kind of want them to do that.
What are you sipping on?
Dude, a listener sent us a bunch of beers. I don't know what the rhyme or reason to the beers they sent was. Got some, was a Dank Tank Fresh Hop IPA from Diner Brewing Company.
Okay.
Don't know where the fuck that's from. Don't really care. It was really good, though. This is actually like a nice light IPA. I don't really like a heavy, malty, overly hoppy IPA or anything like that. This is
Right.
light and crisp. Now I'm rocking another Diner Brewing Co. Lawn Games. It's a pale ale, not an India pale ale. There is a difference, guys. Just so you know. But yeah, just having a couple of these and then driving home in the ice.
Yeah. No one's on the road.
No one is on the road.
You're
so-
only a danger to yourself.
right. Exactly. I should just drive the wrong way.
Everything's closed right now. The gym's closed.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to do tonight. I want to get
hungry.
shots
Just
up.
sit around and get high. I enjoyed smoking weed earlier today, Giorgio.
That means a lot to me.
I like flower weed a lot.
Yeah, it's a nice little buzz, and you're not high anymore.
No, but it was just a nice little pick me up.
Yeah, I'll for sure get stoned
Yeah.
tonight at some point.
But is it you smoking flower? You vaping that shit?
Oh, I smoke flower.
That's the way to do it. That's the only way to do it.
I mean, Dan, you could come over and play Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1,
Could do that.
Is that
do
on
that.
PlayStation or N64?
PlayStation.
You a PlayStation kid?
I got the
you not?
remastered on PS5.
No, I was N64. Cool kids were N64.
I don't know.
You didn't
How are you going
switch-
to play Spyro?
Fuck Spyro. I'm playing Smash Brothers.
Spyro was
Playing
great, bro.
fucking Mario Kart and shit. You don't switch to the PlayStation until PS2. That's when the Switch.
Gran Turismo.
Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft
3.
Auto 3 was really that game.
Vice City.
Vice City as well.
Is the PS2 the best gaming system? It's really
Pound for pound.
like in terms of the quality of games.
Twisted Metal.
That's your go-to?
It was good.
I mean, you play NCAA on that.
Basketball and football.
Yep.
Yeah.
All the old Maddens.
PS2 was my college system.
Ew.
That's how old you are.
That's how fucking old I am. PS2. Put a DVD in.
People don't know this. You're older than Ross.
Yeah. that's
Technically,
true.
yes. Yeah. You look good for being older than the Ross.
Well, that's the
Rob's
island.
ageless.
That's
Look
the
at him.
island in me.
That's not. God damn it.
Rob hasn't looked different in 20 years.
Probably not really. You just want to pull up my Facebook, go through prof pics.
I would, but I don't want to work that hard.
That's fair. That's fair. I think it's just the alcohol preserving my body, and then it's gonna just fall off a cliff.
Right, like your body's being pickled right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think is a great strategy.
Yeah.
Pickle it until, I don't know, science or money figures out a way to change it.
Like Walt Disney. freezing his head.
He's frozen, though. I think you should pickle yourself instead.
You do both. What if you pickle yourself and then freeze yourself? Just cover your bases.
You're frozen in pickle juice?
Yeah. I think that's
smart.
like a
That's
Seth
smart.
Rogen movie that came
That
out not
is.
so long
Yeah,
ago.
I never watched it. I heard it was bad.
It wasn't good. It was
Did
like
you
an
watch
hour.
it?
It was only like an hour, yeah.
I watched Free Guy on the plane back. It was fine. They had No Time to Die on there, too, but I didn't want to watch the last Daniel Craig Bond movie on a 5-inch screen.
It's the only way you can enjoy it.
On a 5-inch screen.
On an airplane screen.
Yeah. No, couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. I was mad that I couldn't watch any sports on the plane because I missed the Chiefs game. I missed some good college basketball. Fucking sucked, bro.
Yeah, what kind of games we got coming up?
Well, first we have some advertisers coming up.
Wow, really?
Yeah, we do. We got to talk about where we make our college basketball picks. And what is our favorite college basketball pick?
For
Like, what do we like
just
to bet?
in general, the under.
The under. Bet live unders. I've won like $2,000 this year betting live unders. It's fucking stupid. But yeah, we make those bets on MyBookie. Your team might have missed the big game this year, but MyBookie's double deposit bonus makes sure you won't. Sign up at mybookie.com now. Use the promo code DrinkinBros to have your first deposit matched instantly, so you can get all in that shit on Super Bowl 56. The only way watching the biggest game of the year could get any better is to get paid doing it, and mybookie.com gives you everything you need to do it. With double your money, you can double your winnings, and the best starting point for the big game is with Super Bowl prop bets. Whether it's on or off the field, there's no shortage of wagers to choose from for the Super Bowl, so get in on the action. Let the confetti fall and walk away a winner. Do not miss out. Head to mybookie.com and double your first deposit bonus up to $1,000 by using the promo code DrinkinBros. Place your bets and get ready for the unmatched excitement of gambling on the Super Bowl. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere.
With my bookie.
.com. MyBookie.com is the place to fucking do it. Yeah, we got some pretty good games this week. There's a couple really interesting ones, actually. Starting out with tonight, UCLA at Arizona. This is maybe for the Pac-12 championship, regular season. Mm-hmm. UCLA, 5-point dog on the road at Arizona. Arizona's really fucking good, but I don't know how much they've been tested. They're ranked 4th in KenPom.
It's at Arizona, though, right?
It's at Arizona.
UCLA just beat them at home.
Yep.
Game kind of, I mean, Arizona kept it respectable.
So Arizona has played 3 good teams this year. They won on the road at Illinois. Extremely impressive. Mm-hmm. They lost to Tennessee.
At Tennessee. I think
Tennessee.
that was Tennessee's best game this year.
Yeah, at Tennessee. And they lost to UCLA at UCLA. But they literally haven't fucking played anybody else.
That's fine. I think they split. Give me Arizona here.
Yeah, but do you like Arizona to cover?
5.5? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think Arizona wins, 9, 10 points.
One thing that's interesting about Arizona that I didn't realize that I actually really kind of potentially like about them, second fastest pace in the entire country.
Yep.
Fast as fuck. Mm-hmm. So I don't know how I kind of like that, but if they catch like some kind of pack line defense team early in the tournament, some like a disruptive pace team,
Yeah.
do they get fucked up? So losing to Tennessee is interesting because Tennessee is kind of I think they're pretty slow. Let me double check. No, they're not that slow, but they're really good defensively. UCLA kind of medium pace, also really good defensively.
They got destroyed by that big white guy that plays for Tennessee.
Yeah.
So if they run into like a giant center, then maybe.
So Loyola Chicago, does that goof still play for them?
No.
He's gone? Okay, good. They're safe.
Crutwig,
Yeah.
he gone.
Crutwig. Just fucking goon. He looks like a... the guy was like the giant in Disney. Like
No,
the Mickey
he
Mouse
was
giant.
Mice and Men. He was
Lenny.
Yeah.
A gentle giant that wasn't so gentle. Yeah, Lenny wasn't a gentle giant. Lenny had a huge body count in the Mice and Men.
A lot of blood on his hands.
A lot of blood on his hand. Puppies, women, rabbits.
children, maybe.
Yeah. He killed more people than anyone else.
Just wanted to brush your hair.
Yeah. It wasn't his fault.
Yeah, his body count was much higher than Jan 6th.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Who killed more? Who killed more, Lenny or J6? I think it's Lenny. You have to include rabbits in that, and puppies. But yeah,
Would you not? You got to at least count the puppies.
you got to count the puppies. I don't know about the rabbits. I don't really give a shit about the rabbits. Arizona is also number 1 in the country in assists. I do think they win this game because that's hard for UCLA to win on the road and all that shit. UCLA's had some impressive wins though. I mean, like they lost to Oregon and UT or in OT at home, but didn't they beat Nova on the road or something like that? Or no, they beat Nova at home, but that was a tight game. Yeah,
That's when they could actually have fans at UCLA.
Right. I think UCLA does not. I actually think UCLA covers. They're not going to win.
No.
I can see this be like a 3-point loss. I kind of think that's where I'm at with that.
Okay.
Next up, we got Baylor at Kansas, and it's pretty much a pick 'em. Kansas is a 1-point favorite at home against Baylor this Saturday.
Let me guess where you're going. I'm going Kansas.
So the interesting thing about this is that I feel like they've had some trouble covering lately. Like they didn't cover against Tech at home.
Sure, it's 1 point.
So yeah, you're right. I'll take Kansas. I'm not in on Baylor this year. They're ranked number 2 in KenPom, and I just don't know why. Like it's bizarre to me. I know they're still fucking good, but I don't know. I don't buy it. Maybe Baylor ends up just winning again, and I look like an asshole. But I kind of don't fucking buy it. They're not as mean this year, you know.
They're not mean.
Not as mean. But you like Kansas at home?
Yeah.
Win.
Kansas wins the game.
Okay. Here's one I like, even though it's dangerous. Kentucky -3 at Bama. Bama is on the ropes. Bama is
Just got shit pumped by Auburn.
just shit pumped by Auburn, dropped out of the top 25 in the AP. They're still 18th in KenPom. They've got 8 losses. Like they're not a guarantee to make the tournament at this point. And like listen to some of these losses. All right, this is pathetic.
But they got that dub against Gonzaga.
They did get a dub against Gonzaga and a dub against Houston. Really good wins there. Also, dub against Tennessee, dub against LSU, and they just beat Baylor.
LSU just lost to Ole Miss.
That's fine. They also beat Baylor, right? So Bama's been putting up some good wins, but like all of their wins are just erased by the losses. Listen to this. Lost to Memphis. Not good. Lost to Georgia. Maybe the worst loss any potential tournament team has this year. That's in the Power 5 or whatever.
Wow, put some respect on Tom Crean's name.
I will put no respect on it. They lost to fucking Mizzou.
Yeah. Well,
Almost as bad as the Georgia loss.
they shouldn't make the tournament. No, it's worse than the Georgia loss.
It's not. On KenPom, Georgia's almost 100 points lower than Missouri. Georgia's really bad.
This is the Dan personal ranking system.
I know. Dan Palm.
Dan Palm.
That's fair.
And no, I don't. But both are equally as bad, I'll say.
That's fine. They also lost to Mississippi State, Iona, and Davidson. I think Iona's probably a tournament team, though. Let me double check that. But yeah, Iona's
They
probably
got patinoed.
Iona's probably going to make the tournament, so that's fine. Yeah, Alabama is not really in a spot where they can afford. Or, I'll say this actually: Alabama needs more wins to erase their dog shit losses.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
They'll make the tournament. You're saying they're not going to make the tournament?
Right now, their projected record is 19-12.
And 19-12 and above 500 in the SEC?
9-9 in the SEC is what it's projected as.
Yeah,
But that's before the SEC tournament, so they might pick up an extra win.
Still
or
a
two.
tournament team.
Okay.
SEC is arguably the best conference in the country this year.
Yeah, maybe. That's fine. Bama, 3-point dogs to Kentucky at home. They need the win. Do they get it?
Will they make shots, Rob?
Well, here's one thing that's kind of upsetting about Bama. They're one of the worst three-point shooting teams in the country.
Well, that
They have-
is their entire identity. So
That's the fucked up thing. They have they're one of the most three-point heavy shooting teams, and they're one of the worst teams at shooting three-pointers.
I think that's just because it's a college team, and they're trying to just jack up as many shots as possible. So like the percentage is not going to be great, but
I mean, they play super fast, yeah, but like, I don't know, you might want to make some more, maybe. Because here's the other thing: 2-point percentage, top 10 in the country.
because they probably take like 5 a game.
They just get it in. It's all like from 1 inch away,
And yeah, they're all like putbacks.
off of missed threes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be accurate. Yeah, I kind of think Kentucky rolls and embarrasses Bama. Bama is going to get wins from somewhere else, but I don't know where.
A wounded animal here. I think Bama lights it up. They make more threes. They beat Kentucky on the road.
So I'm trying to. Where is this? Yeah. So Bama is one of the worst teams in the country at allowing offensive rebounds,
Yeah.
and they have the best rebounder in the country coming in. I kind of think they get.
Not a good recipe, no.
Yeah, I kind of think they might get fucking murdered.
This is purely a spite pick.
Just to spite me?
Yeah.
Spite Calipari?
No, just you.
Just me? All right. When isn't it really? But that's fine. It's better than agreeing all the time.
Yeah, fuck you.
You might as well just take the opposite of me. Yeah, that's fine. Next up, one of the biggest games of the year. One of the most important games of the year. It's a meaningful game, too. It's the end of an era.
Coach K?
Coach K's final game in Chapel Hill.
Does he get cheered? I hope not. They
I
better
s-
boo his ass.
I swear-
Giorgio, I swear to God, if Chapel Hill doesn't boo Coach K, you guys lose
No,
all
the
credibility.
Chapel Hill will boo Coach K.
Yeah.
None of this like respectful clap, walk of honor bullshit.
No,
They
I don't
boo
need this
his
Cardinals
rat
best
ass.
fans in baseball bullshit.
No, yeah,
Boo that man.
yes.
Fuck him up. They need to be. It needs to be legitimately like the meanest environment he's ever played.
It
in.
needs to be Lubbock.
It needs to. No, it needs to be. They need to make Lubbock look like fucking Sesame Street. Like these people need to make Coach K glad he's retiring. Like, just nasty. I think the student section shouldn't even be just current students. They should have gone back through the years, every year of Coach K's career, and found like the most fucked up, meanest UNC fan, like alum, and they all get in the student section together.
Yeah, they just ran back like a bunch of guys. I think Jordan was there like a week ago. Was it the Louisville game? It was either the Louisville game or the state game.
Yeah.
And yeah, they just ran back a bunch of old alum. They should have done that for this Coach K game though.
Yeah, because they have better NBA alums than Coach K does, and they should have showed off how much better their players have done in the pros.
Well, Jordan. Jordan kind of carries that.
Who does Duke have? Kyrie?
Jay Williams before the motorcycle accident.
If that's number 2. Because UNC has James Worthy, Jordan. I'm sorry. Duke has Tatum. Tatum's pretty fucking good. So it's Kyrie,
JJ Redick.
Tatum, and JJ.
Yeah, a lot of
Shit,
guys.
is Duke better? Does Duke have the better alums now?
No, because Jordan just
Jordan and Worthy are better than all those Duke players. Jordan and Worthy are like head and shoulders above whatever the fuck Kyrie and Tatum, right?
I'm trying to think of like other Duke players. Lambeer
I'm trying to think of other UNC players now. I'm just drawing a fucking blank.
or not Lambeer. I'm not blanking.
Tyler Hansbrough,
Tyler Hansbrough
Yeah.
from North Carolina. Yeah.
Danny Green,
Tyler Hansbrough is the most Duke dude to ever play for North Carolina.
Vince Carter.
Oh yeah, Vince Carter. Yeah, dude.
Christian Leitner.
Okay, yeah, no. UNC still shits on
Duke's
on
also
Duke.
got. I mean, we can't. Grant Hill. Duh.
Yeah, that's a good
Grant
one.
Hill
Shane
from Duke.
Battier.
Kenny the Jet Smith.
Didn't Horace Grant go to one of those schools? I could be wrong.
Elton Brand went to Duke.
Literally no idea. Kenny Smith, Rick Fox, Jerry Stackhouse, Rasheed Wallace,
Jerry Stackhouse.
Antoine Jameson.
Zion,
Danny Green.
Duke,
Fuck Zion. Harrison Barnes.
R.J. Barrett, Brandon Ingram.
All right, those are fine. Anyway, I'll still take UNC. But who do you
Luol
got?
Deng.
What?
Luol Deng.
Woo! Who do you got in this game? Duke, 3-point favorite at UNC.
Give me the Tar Heels.
Yeah, I'm taking Duke. This is Coach K's fuck you. Coach, this is Coach K rat fucking his rival one last time. Getting things he doesn't deserve.
Do you think he'll get all the calls?
Get what?
All the calls?
He might get a couple. Enough to rile up the UNC fan base. You never fucking know.
I just don't think. Yeah, it does. It does make sense that Coach K would just kind of last his farewell tour, just one last middle finger.
Yeah.
to Chapel Hill.
One last, like, pure fucking hateful.
I'll still go with North Carolina though.
That's fine. That's fair. Is North Carolina, are they in the tournament right now? They're kind of on the border. North Carolina might really need this win.
They'll be in.
They'll be in.
Yeah.
They're 37th in Ken Poms. That's pretty good. They're 16-6. Yeah, they need. I wouldn't say they need this win. The last game, by the way, the last game of the regular season for the year for North Carolina is at Duke because Coach K and all that shit. They could use this win though. Next up, your favorite team, Iowa State, traveling to Austin, where Texas is 6-point favorites.
Give me the Cyclones.
I kind of like the Clones too. I kind of like
the points.
I kind of like the Clones money line. I don't know why. It just feels like, man, UT just looks so bad in those last 10 minutes against Tennessee. Like if they're turning the ball over, which they do all the time, which doesn't make any fucking sense to me, because Texas has just like nothing but upperclassmen guards. Like how are you a junior or a senior in college on a pretty good team and you just still turn the ball over all the fucking time?
Because you're a junior or a senior
Yeah.
in college and you're not in the pros.
Yeah,
Because
that's fair.
you're not good enough to be in the
And
pros.
you want to know
you're
who
still a college
who a
player.
top 3 turnover creating team is?
Iowa State.
It's Iowa fucking State. It's Iowa goddamn State. They steal and they get non-steal turnovers at a ridiculous clip. Texas, they allow a lot of steals, and even worse, they draw a lot of charges and all that bullshit, I guess. I like Iowa State to win this game. It just feels like the type of game Texas shits their pants on. And then they'd come, and
man,
then
speaking
you know
of
what's
which,
even
I'm
more
about to shit
classic is
my
that on
pants.
Monday. What?
So speaking of which, I'm about to shit my pants.
Did you just fart?
Oh yeah, it was close.
Was that what that was? I heard a
That
noise.
was a guess too. That was a big time chance on that fart. It paid off, but like,
For how long?
yeah,
Yeah.
there's a Dookie coming soon.
You just pushed the Duke to the front of the line.
He's next up.
Getting closer.
We almost at that hour mark.
Yeah, we're at 48 minutes. Another thing that's interesting, by the way, with the Iowa State game is they get Kansas on Monday at home. UT does, so this could be a kind of overlooked game. UT did lose to Iowa State earlier, so maybe they're like, revenge, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, I do not like UT here. I do not like the matchup. Run away from that. And then, speak of the devil, next up, Kansas at Texas. Texas -1. At home in Austin.
I'll still take the Jayhawks. I'm just gonna keep fading Texas
That's fair.
as a fan base, as an institution.
Yeah. I kind of think Texas is racking up back-to-back losses here. And I'm sorry, it'll be 3 losses in a row because Baylor's after that on the road. I don't know where they get a win out of here. And they have to be Iowa State. They have to win this Iowa State game. Like, I mean, they're going to be a pretty middling seed if they don't take this Iowa State game, I think.
Yeah, Texas is gonna end up being like a fucking 10 seed or like a 9-8.
7-10, I think.
Okay.
6-10. Actually, I'll say 6-10. 6-10, depending on how they do in their own tournament and all that shit. The one thing I do love about Texas, though, good free throw shooters, don't allow a lot of free throws. Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I kind of like Texas to lose both of these games.
How long would it take you to make 100 free throws?
100?
Yeah. I give you unlimited shots at a gym.
And I'm sorry, is like how many shots would I make 100?
Doesn't matter.
'Cause
Just
obviously-
how long are you going to be in the gym?
Oh, well, that involves like how many balls I have. You know, I don't have to go
One.
collect the balls.
Just one.
All right.
I can make 100 free throws in, I don't know, like fucking 15 minutes.
15 minutes?
Yeah.
I don't know. Mine would probably be like double that. I'd say 30, 40 minutes.
That's fast.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
real
think I
fast
don't
for
think
that.
you got that, Rob.
I don't think you're clearing an hour because you're gonna get tired.
Tired of what? Shooting the free throws?
You don't know how many free. You're not fathoming how
chasing
many
the ball.
free throws you're shooting.
Oh my God.
Your shoulder is tired, and you still have like 40 more to go. I bet.
I played basketball. You did not play
My
basketball.
shoulders don't get tired anymore. I fucking carry a baby around.
You got 2 phones. You don't get tired.
Yeah.
One for the plug.
I could. Now I want to bet this. Like now I want to prove that I could do it in under 30 minutes.
I don't think you can.
Easily could.
I'll take that money.
Yeah, I'll take your money. You're not making. I don't even think you can make 100 free throws.
I'll give you.
What is that for life?
Yeah.
Rob, I'll give you 2-to-1 odds on a G. You can't do it in under 30.
I'm not betting a G. What do you?
And then
MyBookie.com.
if you can do it, how many? All right, NBA threes, 100 free,
NBA threes?
100 NBA threes. How long would it take
I
you?
have no idea.
You
That's
could-
a completely different animal.
Yeah, I know, but I think you zero chance you could even hit 100 NBA threes before giving up.
What does that mean?
I think you give up before you hit them.
Just give up like what? Like I leave the gym. It's been 12 hours and I'm like, I'm done with this.
Yes, exactly.
Like you only get to be at the gym. Like you can stay there as long as you want, but you have to hit 100 threes.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to speculate on that. But definitely, I could hit 100 free throws in under 30 minutes. No
Not a
question.
prayer.
No fucking question.
Not a prayer.
You get on a fucking streak, dude. Once you zero in, you're good to go.
Yeah, but it makes sense for me. It doesn't make sense for you.
I don't understand how it makes sense
100
for
is
you.
a large number. Like, even if you dial in, like, what are you hitting, like 10, 15 in a row once you dialed in, and then you're breaking like 2 or 3 each one again?
It's not a problem.
I used to do so every basketball camp I went to, they had the Pepsi challenge, which is like each spot on the court had different you had 60 seconds to get rack up as many points as you could, and like a free throw is worth like so many points. A fucking layup would be 1 point. A 3-pointer, you had half court shots, and I would just mic and drill the entire time, and I would just do layups,
Why not?
and I would win every challenge.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah,
And
you start with the 3, you hit the 3, and then you just go layup, 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 layup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you do that way?
And everyone used to get mad at me for it.
For winning? That's pretty white guy taking a charge of you.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like that's pretty lame, but you did it.
I did it.
That's just the shovel pass and the Dr. Pepper challenge. You know
Yes.
what I mean? It's the same fucking thing.
don't be a
chest
hero.
pass.
Yeah,
Don't hate on the
it's a winning strategy.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Thought this was America. Thought we like to win. Didn't know there was a way to win. A right and a wrong way. No, it's just winning. I respect that.
Thank you. But yeah, I don't think 100 free throws. I think it would take you over an hour.
No fucking way. No fucking way. Am I going in? And I'm going
I've never seen you shoot a basket.
And am I going in totally cold?
Yeah,
Like I just walk up, first one, got to go from
Yep.
there. Okay. Could easily do it in 30 minutes.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll be there, but I'm not gonna rebound for you.
Of course you wouldn't.
No,
I'll get a whole ball rack though, so I don't have to.
no. You get one.
I
You
get
one ball.
All right. It's fine. I'm not
Get a
worried about
ball
it.
rack.
Just a little ball rack in. Yeah.
I would honestly be interested to see you could do it first. You were at Georgia.
No, that's embarrassing for both of us. Because it just like keeps going on, and then like it'll be at like 20 to 35, and it'll be 30 minutes in, and we'll both be like, "Do we really want to keep doing this?" And then we'll both feel embarrassed, and then keep trying, and then
Yeah.
fail even harder.
Well, that's the thing about free throws. They're free.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you got to make them.
It's fine.
That's what my grandfather.
What is
always
that?
told me.
It's basically 3 a minute. Basically, is the pace you need to be at.
Yep.
To make 30.
With getting the ball.
So yeah, that's the real problem.
Maybe we do it on
That's
an
not a
episode.
good metric. It needs to be out of how many shots.
Nope.
It needs to be percentage.
Nope, it's time in the gym.
That's fine. That's fine too. I'm just telling you.
Bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
No, because I had to go home.
I'm not a fucking gym rat, that's for sure. And that's all the time we got for today.
It is.
So bet the shit on my bookie. Like we always say, we love the unders.
Go Pat Perez and Charlie Hoffman.